At the moment, WWE have a very large and talented roster, and they have lots of championship belts now on there. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing 10 wrestlers who I believe in 2025 will win a championship. This is just based off of main roster championships, but yeah, let's go. Number 10, Io Sky. Now, she was a champion at the start of 2024, the end of 2023, lost at WrestleMania 40 in a great match with Bayley, but I feel like she'll win another one in 2025. Whether it's the IC title or she goes on to win a world championship, I think probably another world championship. I think it'll be good because people love her. She's an over babyface. She's incredibly talented in the ring, and yeah, I just see her winning the championship in 2025. She always delivers, and I think it'll be good for her to boost her up the roster even more. Ninth is the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, they've already won a championship very recently, dropping it to DIY, but I just feel like they're such a big deal in pro wrestling, and they're like legends. I don't see how they won't get another championship, especially with the tag team division being pretty poor at the moment. Whether they win the SmackDown ones or the ones on Raw, they could get moved. I just think it has to happen. The tag team division needs a boost, and I think these two are the right wrestlers to do that. Eighth, I have Roxanne Perez. She's definitely getting promoted from NXT after dropping the NXT Championship, and I believe she's going to be having a rivalry with Bayley. And I think after that, just put her in the IC title picture. I think it'd be good for her, good to establish the title. I think it'd be a good match between her and Lyra Valkyria. And yeah, I just think she's great for a mid-card championship. You got to push her straight away because she's such a good wrestler and a good character. Seventh is Jordynne Grace. Now, while technically she's not actually a WWE wrestler yet, it's basically like gonna happen. She's gonna end up at WWE as her TNA contract has expired. And I feel like again, she's just got to have a mid-card women's title. I think she'll go straight to the main roster. I don't think she needs to go on NXT. People know who she is. She's already good enough. Just give her a mid-card title, give her a push, and truly introduce her to the main roster audience after her good showing at the Royal Rumble last year. Sixth is the New Day. After their shocking heel turn against Big E, they're so hated now, and it's just the perfect time to give them another run. They're still a good tag team, they always have been, arguably the best of all time. Give them another heel run where they're just awful people. Again, I think it will really help bring the tag team division alive, having these just awful heels as champions, and I think it's bound to happen. With the amount of heat they're getting, they're the most hated people in the company now. Their boos are on Dominic Mysterio level. Honestly, they just need to capitalise on it. I think they will. It'll be a great run, and honestly, yeah, I expect this to happen in 2025. Fifth, I've got Sheamus. I think he's bound to win Intercontinental Championship. He just lost the Bron Breakker last night, but I think it's going to happen at WrestleMania. They've been teasing it for years now, and he's been putting on great matches. If he wins, he becomes a Grand Slam champion, and then I think he'll start slowing down his career and putting people over. And I think it'll be good. He'll have a good run. He'll just put on great matches with good up and coming stars. He'll push their stock, and when he loses it, the person who wins it off him will get a massive push. It's a win-win. It's bound to happen. You say, yeah, 2025, Sheamus is going to win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania in a banger with Bron Breakker, or even maybe a triple threat with Ludwig Kaiser involved. Fourth is Jacob Fatu. This is the one I'm most certain about on the list. He's definitely winning a championship this year. Probably the US Championship at WrestleMania. I mean, WWE have presented him as an absolute beast. At Saturday night's main event recently, he basically killed Braun Strowman. Everyone he's been in the ring with, he just batters. He is shown as an absolute monster, and WWE are already just pushing him, and they're going to push him with a championship, give him the US title, make it feel good again, because recently the US Championship's been pretty awful, I'll be honest. I mean, Carmelo Hayes probably should have won at Crown Jewel, but I think now just give it to Jacob Fatu. He can go on a mad run like Gunther and just re-establish this championship. So this is definitely happening in 2025. Third, I've got CM Punk. He's just so over at the moment. He is one of the biggest faces in the company. People love him. So I think WWE will give him a championship run at some point. Don't think it's going to be an overly long run, but I think they have to give it to him eventually. He just gets such a good crowd reaction. And I also think they'll want to change him to being a heel at some point, but this championship run needs to be as a face. the position he's in now is so over. So yeah, I think 2025, CM Punk is going to win a world championship. Second is Charlotte Flair. I think people will be quite annoyed with this one, but I do think she's going to win the Women's Championship. I think she'll beat Tiffany Stratton. Maybe not at WrestleMania, but I do think they're going to have like a trilogy of matches potentially. I do think she'll win it at some point off of Tiffany. She's definitely going to win the Royal Rumble, so it could be at WrestleMania, but I reckon it'll be after. She's definitely going to win the championship. They've teased a big return for her. So yeah, 2025. She's definitely going to have the championship for a bit. Number one, John Cena. I mean, surely it's got to happen. He's got to win his 17th World Championship. It has to happen. I refuse to believe it won't happen. They've already teased it. Obviously, he's going in the Royal Rumble. Don't think he'll win that. He'll probably win at Elimination Chamber, face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. I think he'll lose that. He could win the Money in the Bank, but I think that kind of loses the appeal a bit. I think he'll win a proper match. I think could be in December, but he's definitely winning the championship at some point this year. 100%. They have to for his farewell tour, I think. I think they'll want to establish John Cena as the GOAT. So he is like Mr. WWE, whereas Ric Flair was in lots of other promotions. So I think they do it. They give John Cena a 17th World Championship in 2025 to end his career. Now, if you are still here, like, subscribe, let me know. Is there anyone you think will win a championship in 2025 or who you'd like to win a championship? And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye.